out of here, you kill! After the kill, Mary Lou's spirit cleans up like she were death in Final Destination 1. Just as body is found the next morning, and her death
Final Destination reference, I love it. Hey guys, my name's Dan, and today's reaction comes from Dead Meat. This is Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2, 1987 kill count. And I thoroughly enjoyed the first Prom Night movie, and I can't wait to get into this one. Though, unfortunately, it seems like the covering of this series is going to end right here, because he said on Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it now, that unfortunately the algorithm just doesn't like movies over 5 years old now. But that also makes me very curious to see what he's going to be covering next. I'm very excited for that, but I'm also sad to see this series kind of just come to a halt as far as the kill count is concerned. But before we get into all that, though, please do check all those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, Dead Meat's link, if you haven't already. It's a great way to support the entire Dead Meat team, and a great and easy way to support me is to go right below this video, click all those buttons down there, because I also let you see future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims and all
that
our favorite horror
outfit.
movies and show you how they were made. We got a special one for you today, folks, because we're looking at Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2.
Hell yeah.
The insane 1987 standalone sequel to Prom Night. It's 7 years after the first film. Horror had changed a lot in the interim. Halloween-inspired slow-paced killers were out, and fantastical faux Freddy's were in. Slashers started having more supernatural elements, so Prom Night said hello to Mary Lou. Mary Lou Maloney is a mean mamma jamma who gets burned to death at her prom in 1957.
Sure
30
was.
years later, she possesses a modern-day teenager named Vicky who goes to the same high school.
It's like I'm not in control of myself.
They attend Hamilton High, the same name as the school in the original Prom Night, which is literally the only linking factor between the two. And turns out that was just a coincidence. This was originally written as a movie called The Haunting of Hamilton High. After production was over, they figured sticking the Prom Night name on it would help sell more tickets. The slapped-on sequel subtitle possibly hurt it more than helped, which is a shame, since this movie's a fucking trip. It's got plenty to enjoy for fans of cheesy horror movies, like wacky effects and heightened line delivery.
I love it.
This is the only thing that will protect you.
And of course, it's got some solid kills too. Let's find out how many.
We interrupt the kill count for an important broadcast.
Hey!
Mankind is at war with hair loss. Every
hair
year,
loss?
countless humans suffer from unwanted male pattern baldness.
Oh, no.
A genetic condition that affects 2 out of every 3 men globally. But brave soldiers are doing their part to combat it. Soldiers like Count Officer James A. Janice.
Yay!
How are you serving?
I'm taking preventative measures using convenient and clinically proven hair loss treatment from today's sponsor, Keeps.
And that's not all you're doing, is it?
No, sir! I'm helping spread the word by enlisting others in the war against unwanted male pattern baldness.
Nice.
That's right. He's making sure citizens know that they can wear their hair how they want it with Keeps. Keeps delivers their products straight to your home in discreet packaging, including both FDA-approved hair loss treatments.
And don't forget their hair thickening shampoo, conditioner, and pomade that work together to complement your treatment plan and enhance results.
Very nice.
Making thinning hair look thicker through a special formula designed by hair loss experts.
Right you are, officer. And we hear you're leading a new batch of recruits to Keeps' online consultation, where they'll get matched with a provider who will tailor a treatment plan, if medically appropriate, to address their hair loss concerns. Is that right?
I sure am, sir. Come on, you damn dirty apes! Do you want to have luscious, well-cared-for hair forever?
Yeah!
Well, then let's go!
Yeah!
Join the fight against unwanted hair loss. For a special offer to get started, go to keeps.com/deadmeat or click the link in the description. That's KEEPS.com/deadmeat.
Will Mary Lou make things tough for the kill counting crew? Let's find out and get to the kills.
Get into it, baby.
The movie begins in a high school storage room. Yo, they got some puppets in that trunk? Nope, just a title card.
No, Puppet
It's
Master this year.
1957 at Hamilton High School during prom.
See here.
A great place to cut a rug and or find your one true love. Billy Nordham's here with Mary Lou Maloney. No one else can get him dancing, so close up and red. So he's downright heartbroken when he catches her backstage kissing Buddy Cooper and drinking his schnapps. Billy don't like getting cut, but Mary Lou Maloney just don't give a damn.
It's not who you come with. It's who takes you home.
This line is another accidental link to the first film.
It's not who you go with, honey.
Yep.
It's who takes you home.
It would go on to be used in the third and fourth movies as well. Mary Lou wins prom queen, which means she's ripe for a carrying. Instead of pig's blood, Billy heads to the rafters with a smoke bomb, but the only thing it ends up smoking is Mary Lou Maloney. Smokes her like a Thanksgiving turkey cooked by Eric from Billy Madison. Damn, that's a good fire stunt, performed by stunt woman Leslie Monroe. Billy cries out and Buddy bangs on the ground, and with a leer, Mary Lou Maloney has a meltdown. 30 years later, Hamilton High student Vicky Carpenter is hoping to have her own memorable prom night, but her overly religious mother won't even let her get a dress for it, and Pops won't do anything other than move that spoon around. Mama don't like Vicky's boyfriend, the motorcycle riding Craig Nordham. Calm down, lady, he's gonna grow up to be a successful lawyer in Cityton. Craig's also a wholesome cross-gifting boy, and his dad is the school principal. That's like being friends with the warden. Principal dad is the all grown up Billy Nordham, who accidentally lit Mary ablaze with a stink bomb 30 years ago. Now he's in that Leslie Nielsen position, and played by evil white-eyed scanner Michael Ironside, just a year after being in Top Gun. Man,
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Vicky needs a dress because she's in the running for prom queen. Her opponent is the saucy mean girl, Kelly Henenlotter.
Oh, I am gonna look so hot.
And yes, Henenlotter and Carpenter are references to Frank and John. Wes Craven is referenced with the teacher.
Mr. Craven?
John Waters is referenced with Vicky's friend Monica Waters. And Dracula director Todd Browning is referenced with Vicky's friend Jess Browning, the one who looks the most like 1987. Jess tells Vicky to
Hairs
check the
is
school's
so
prop
good in this
closet for
movie. I
dresses,
love it.
But dresses ain't all that
Such an
place
80s
got. It's got a trunk too.
hairstyle everywhere.
Title card holding trunk. Wait, what was the title again? Oh, that's right. Hello, Mary Lou. Inside the trunk is Mary Lou's cape and crown, so Vicky takes them. Oh shit, was that a mimic? After sharing the old prom stuff with the other gals, Vicky finds Jess crying in the bathroom. Some guy got her pregnant, then ghosted her. Too bad he ain't the only ghost she's gonna have to deal with. Jess stays late at school that night to work her feelings out with art, and try to reenact Tim Curry's Halloween video. Well, anything can happen on prom night eve, and it does. After Jess picks out the jewels of Mary Lou's crown, the radio starts playing a 50s tune, and things start going buck wild. Amidst the artful chaos, an all-timer kill is teased. But for whatever reason, probably budget, the decap is skipped in favor of a cape hanging. What a crock of shit that fake
Yeah,
guy
I would have loved that better.
At this otherwise solid kill. Get out of here, you kill! After the kill, Mary Lou's spirit cleans up like she were death in Final Destination 1. Jess's body is found the next morning. And her death
Final Destination reference, I love it.
Ruled a suicide. It gives Kelly the chance to be a real asshole to Vicky.
The competition seems to be dwindling. You two should take the hint from Jess.
You shut your fucking mouth, bitch!
Oh shit, but Vicky ain't having it. Oh my god, I love that line reading.
You shut your fucking mouth, bitch!
In actuality, this isn't entirely Vicky. She passed Mary Lou's tombstone while leaving Jess's burial, and now she's got a bit of the ex-prom queen inside her, judging by her reaction to the principal.
Billy.
Not sure exactly when this happened. Presumably when the trunk opened, even though she seemed like herself with Jess in the bathroom. Was it at the cemetery? I don't know. Who fucking knows? She's definitely fucked up now, though. She's slipping into visions where the cafeteria's even grosser than usual. I hate Wednesday's menu. Green Cube Head is worst. At least the hallway's cleaner and has high C in the water fountains. That's good. The hallucinations make Vicky look like a fool to her peers. But come on, she ain't the
What was the movie where they had high C in the water fountain? Or Hawaiian Punch? Oh, Mr. Deeds, right? Where when he goes into the mansion and he drinks water, or he drinks from the water fountain, it's like, a Hawaiian Punch.
goof ass in this school.
I don't know
Look at
why.
This fucking gym coach. What's his deal? What the hell is Stuntco? And what in the holy hell is this out of sync buffoonery? Didn't want to try a second take there? Kelly hits Vicky in the head with a volleyball, sending her straight into another nightmare dimension. It's full of kinda creepy girls chanting Mary Lou's name and a bona fide spiderweb volleyball net. Get out of that thing, Mary Lou!
I'm not Mary Lou!
Or is she not Mary Lou, Billy? You totally recall how that photo cracked on Mary Lou's face. You know you're in some eat the door trouble. Vicky goes to confession, mirroring an earlier scene with the real Mary Lou Maloney. That wild child vandalized the booth and admitted to fornication.
Many boys. Many times.
The modern-day priest hearing Vicky's confession is a grown-up Buddy Cooper, the dude who was with Mary Lou backstage the night she died. Vicky mentions her hallucinations about Mary Lou, but Buddy simply tells her to pray the cray away. I don't know, man. Is praying gonna keep her rocking horse from giving her the side eye? As Vicky watches her self-portrait turn into Mary Lou, things get a little poltergeisty. Oh, and a little bit like The Entity.
A little bit.
She tries to escape, but her horse says, "Nay, he's your boyfriend now, Vicky." Her mirror goes off the priest's son, but she shuts that shit down with an RCA out of nowhere. Vicky goes to the cemetery and asks Mary Lou's body what she wants. Father Buddy finds her there, and after she runs off, he decides it might be a good idea to do some priest shit. With candles in Latin, he tells Mary Lou's soul to
Get the fuck
of Vicky. But this is gonna take more than some body of Christ compels yous. I mean, her gravestone's lighting Bibles on fire. This shit is serious. Father Buddy goes to see Principal Billy. He says he feels just as guilty of Mary Lou's death as Billy, the guy who, you know, set her on fire. So pretty sure that's not true, but whatever. I guess he is Catholic. Buddy says Mary Lou has come back with a literal vengeance, and that she's going to possess Billy, and that he's got to take communion to stop it.
Jesus Christ, buddy. You've been celibate too long.
Yeah, bud, you're about to burst. That's why Billy goes up, "Don't hug me, I'm scared."
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
In class the next day, Vicky sees Kelly turn into Mary Lou, so she pows her right in the kisser, earning her an after-school detention. Detention in hell! Or wait, detention in help me? That can't be right. Another eerie effects extravaganza erupts, beginning with hands through a stretchy chalkboard that thankfully don't rip like the ones in Bloody New Year. That poor movie. It tried, man. It really tried. The splash de resistance is when Vicky falls into the blackboard sideways. This was a specialty built set on the floor so cameras could shoot down at it. It took them 5 whole days to film this 45-second sequence.
I could
used
see
a
that,
Whirlpool
yeah.
device made by effects artist Jim Doyle. Doyle's the guy who designed Freddy Krueger's glove. He also played Freddy when he stretched out the wall above Nancy's bed and designed the spandex wall for that effect. I'm guessing he did the chalkboard trick for this movie. Man, the Nightmare series needs a recount. When chalkboard tubby time is all said and done, Vicky's no longer looking Vicky. She's looking all wet and more like Mary Lou, because she's possessed now. Being possessed might be a sin, so off to the confession booth she goes. Mary Lou has some unfinished prom business with Bud. After letting him know who she is, Vicky Lou Maloney busts through the booth walls and laughs at his use of a crucifix as a shield. She takes it away and kills him with it off screen, sending the camera into a spiraling fit. Oh God, I'm gonna hurl.
Oh, yeah,
Now
I
that she's
hate
full
that.
Mary Lou, Vicky comes to school dressed like her and using 50 slang.
See you later, alligator. Scram.
The only upside to this possession is that you know Mary Lou won't take the shit Mr. Craven pulls when he inappropriately touches her in class. Oh, why'd you name that guy after Wes? Using her powers of
I don't know.
whatever, she gives him a bit of fire crotch. That's it for now, though. I'm sure he'll get a real good death later. Wait, what? We never see him again? That sucks. Vicky's friends notice that she's acting like a mean little weirdo, and her friend Monica confronts her about it in the locker room. Monica is Vicky's best friend. She had a funny introductory scene.
Get lost, asshole. So why don't guys ask me out?
And now she's in a scene that was
So good.
pretty memorable to me as a kid. It puts the Slumber Party Massacre shower scene to shame, simply because of how long Vicky's actor Wendy Lyon walks around fully nude. I know the word brave gets overused for performances, but like, come on, this is brave and completely sells her possession. It's cool that Lyon got to be in Guillermo del Toro's Oscar-winning Shape of Water. Good for her. Nikki Lou Maloney's not the only reason this scene stands out. It also ends on a fun kill after Monica hides in a locker.
Wop bobbaloo bop, a wop bam.
Oh, and with the oozing blood, it's so good.
Yeah, I love it.
All murdery and bothered, Mary Lou goes looking for the principal's son. She finds Craig backstage where things get real aggressive. And if the choking didn't make it obvious, she outright admits she ain't Vicky no mo. Wait, whoa, what the fuck is this shit now? Oh, it's a nightmare Billy's having. Give us a warning next time, movie. After choking Craig out, Mary Lou approaches his dad in his office. Billy realizes it's Mary Lou inside Vicky's body, which gets him neighing like her rocking horse.
No!
What the fuck was that? Hey, Michael Ironside, did you ever think you'd be in prom night too? He finds Craig and brings him too, but when his son starts saying he has to go find Vicky, Billy keeps him out of it in a simple way.
That'll do it.
Out with his shoe. Honestly, Mary Lou's at home sticking
Who
her
throws a
finger in
shoe?
a rocking horse's mouth when Vicky's papa comes in, completely unprepared for what's about to happen to him. Because the freaky deaky in his daughter's body is about to scar this man for life.
Hold me, Daddy.
Mama Carpenter walks in on it and yells at her daughter to repent, but she just uses her mind powers to blast her through the door, giving her like a quarter Margaret White treatment. I didn't count this as a kill initially, but everyone online does, so fuck it. Billy goes to Mary Lou's grave and digs until he's pounding pine. Inside the coffin is Father Buddy's body. Billy is very respectful.
Stupid bastard!
Billy, you be nice and give that corpse a hug.
Yeah,
Okay,
sit.
much
Oh,
better,
there you go.
Thank you. The 80s ass prom gets underway with more flashing neon lights than Fremont Street. Seems like a mostly normal dance, except for when Mary Lou pops White out of existence. Where'd she go? The man who may have just flipped her out of existence is Josh, another friend of Vicky's. He's the comic relief character.
I'm gonna drink too much beer and throw up in the can. It's my duty. I'm a teenager.
He's sometimes a little annoying, but at least he gives us references to The Exorcist.
Your
I
mother
love
so
him.
sucks in
I
hell.
don't care what
Father
anybody
Karras.
says.
Josh is played by Brock Simpson, who was in the first movie as young Nick. He's also in the third and fourth Prom Nights, the only actor to appear in all of them. That's probably because he's the son of Prom Night producer Peter Simpson, who
That makes
also
sense.
may have helped write and direct reshoots for this movie. Seems like a lot of people wrote and directed various scenes during reshoots, including Simpson, writer Ron Oliver, and director Bruce Pittman. Josh is in charge of the electronic votes for Prom Queen and changes them to make Kelly win in exchange for a, favor. After she's done, she gets back to her date, who gives her a big old kiss. I don't know what's funnier though, that joke or the quality of his line dub from earlier.
You have a drinking problem.
I drink. I get drunk. So what's the problem?
Oh my god, it sounds so bad.
I drink. I get drunk. So what's the problem?
Anyway, you don't want to hack an election in a way that'll piss off a ghost, who apparently can just tell when she's not gonna win. Mary Lou jacks into a nearby cable port to terrorize Josh with clip art. She ultimately kills him with electric beams that shoot into his eyes and take over his typing fingers. Oh man, this actually kinda kicks ass. It's a simple effect, but done so well. Dude just got Control-Alt-Deleted. This prom might be sponsored by IBM or some shit, because they announced the winner electronically with the touch of a so-called magic button. The computer works faster than the one in Willy Wonka and announces Vicky Carpenter as Queen of the Slow-Mo Adulation. Screenwriter Ron Oliver cameos to make a joke at Kelly's expense.
Hey, Kelly, how'd you blow it?
Mary Lou Maloney is all set to begin her reign, unless Billy can follow through on his Dead Zone plans. Craig is also racing to be part of the final act, but he's unable to sprint through the empty school fast enough to stop his dad from opening fire and shooting the prom queen? Ah, shit! Wow, this would be seriously fucked up, and I don't think everyone would just be standing around.
Yeah, I
Craig crawls on stage to be with Vicky as she dies, but don't worry, dude. She's coming back to life and popping them bullets out her chest. Then she sprouts a full hand and arm. Holy shit! This roaring practical birth from Vicky's torso is fucking awesome. I can't get enough of it. I'm glad there are so many shots, even if there's an obvious makeup flap on the neck there. Whoops. Effects artist
fine.
Nancy Howe did this transformation in 8 stages, using a puppet hand and a urethane foam chest, a costume mime for jerky movements, and finally, at the end, prosthetics on actress Lisa Schrade, who played Mary Lou Maloney. And who, by the way, is just as gorgeous all these decades later.
Wow,
What is
look at her.
secret? Amidst the chaotic
Damn.
commotion, shit straight
I need
falls
to know.
apart, and Mean Girl Kelly is killed when a light falls and stabs her in the chest. The Vicky spawn sheds the last of its goop and finishes becoming Mary Lou, who then begins kicking Nordamas, father and son.
Really starting to piss me off.
Her attack on Craig includes some light rope play and a pretty good jump scare. Craig becomes a sort
So
of
good.
final boy and stumbles upon the animated corpse of Josh in a sarcophagus. But Mary Lou tricks her way into his arms by pretending to be Vicky as the title card trunk magically reappears. Can you dig it? She tries to send Craig into the trunk. What would that do? Let her live again? I don't know the rules here. But after some fun effects and this actor screaming his ass off, Billy shows up to play the prom queen crown on Mary Lou. Or it might be a fake idol, you never know. He dons her his queen. I guess that sends her soul evil deading through the school and all the way back to her gravestone? Oh wow, and then it blows up. I don't get it, but sure. Mary Lou's soul is at rest, maybe, since she's dancing with a young Billy back in the 50s now. The trunk slams shut, but Craig hears Vicky's voice coming from inside it. Careful, dude, that might be a leprechaun. It's not, it's a goopy Vicky, and she's actually for real this time. That means the movie can be done now, just as soon as we hear from the greatest cop extra I've ever seen.
I don't know what we got here. Something strange.
All right, and that's a wrap, folks. Oh,
I
wait,
love that
no,
face.
we've got to rip off the ending of A Nightmare on Elm Street first, because Craig and Vicky get into the back of a car only to find out their demon foe lives on. Mary Lou has now possessed Billy.
That's crazy.
And the movie ends with Vicky screaming as Mary Lou 2 drives off. How much of the student body was left dead thanks to a ghoulish ghost gal? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Just as soon as we're done crowning the Kill Count Prom Queen.
Ooh, who's gonna win?
It's Molly!
Yay, Molly!
Congratulations,
Yay!
Molly. It was a unanimous vote.
Molly's the best.
I counted 7 kills in Hello, Mary Lou, which I've always considered the standard early slasher count. There were 5 female victims and only 2 male victims though, which is much less common in terms of gender breakdown. In fact, of the 23 other times we've counted 7 kills on this show, we've only seen this breakdown once before, with the original Black Christmas. With a runtime of 97 minutes, Prom Night 2 had a kill on average every 13.86 minutes. I'll give the Golden Chainsaw for coolest kill to Monica. It's a standout suspenseful sequence for plenty of reasons, one of which is the awesome practical crunch of those lockers crushing.
So good, man.
Bop-bop-a-loo-bop. The Homer Shetty for lamest kill will go to Buddy Cooper, since it happened off screen and then senselessly spun around to make us all sick. pick. And that's it.
Fair.
Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2 came out in 1987 and bombed at the box office. It eventually found an audience in home video and became a cult classic that deserves all of its modern recognition.
Agreed.
Next week, we've got our first recount in over a year. But until then, I'm James A. Janice.
Ooh, recount? What's the recount?
On the next kill count.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, clowns and clowns with balloons for boobs. Right up for a brand new kill count, the likes of which you've never seen before.
No!
Hey, what are you guys trying to pull here?
Okay, you got me. It's actually a kill count recount.
Stupid kids and their pranks.
But hey, P.T. Barnum said it so long ago. If there's one kill count that needs recounting, it's
Killer clowns.
Yay! Killer clowns.
the definition of a cult classic. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a clown car full of delights. Witness captivatingly creative clown-related carnage.
What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?
Yup.
A monstrously melodious musical score. Practical effects that are as hilarious as they are horrifying. And of course, cotton candy cocoons.
Cocoons. Yes, cocoons.
Cocoons!
You know, cocoon!
All right, everybody calm down.
So this week, before you play the new video game that comes out on June 4th,
It's good timing.
That is very good
Clowns
timing.
From outer space.
I didn't even know that was a thing, honestly.
Baby.
And on Friday,
Saw out of the
follow your
loop here.
balloon doggy over to the Kill Count Recount, only on Dead Meat.
What are we waiting for?
Killer clown.
Fantastic. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be a blast. Speaking of a blast, this absolutely was. I loved every minute of this, even though some of the parts were absolutely just silly and just what the hell was going on. I generally like those types of movies. I mean, like I've said before, I grew up on the Scream franchise. So any sort of comedy, any sort of wackiness, any sort of anything like that, I love. And I always, love practical effects as well. The way she sort of just like crawled through the original body there at the end. I thought that was brilliant. I didn't even notice the little flap there when it was happening. It was just so good. It was so much fun. It had no reason to be as good as it was, but it was. It was so much better than the original, even though it's not really supposed to be a sequel to begin with, but I'll forgive it on that and give 2 thumbs up from me. But that's going to do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Prom Night 2? Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. Then lastly, and most importantly, want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 no supporters on Patreon: Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, GB, and Kessler Cronin, Joseph McSweeney, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Joshy, Chris Curtis, Haley Machinardi, Ann Perry, Larka, Voskophony, Morgan Page, Izzy, Misa, Misa2, Lily the Stoopy Fan, Lauren, Jenny the Swifty, Allison the Aesthetic Girl, Matt Hushy, Fleet Street Vicom, Christopher Banyard, Sasha Harrison, Steffi, Sarcastic Karma, Travis Knops, Songbird177, Sophie the Sunset Girl, and Sarah Long. And if you two like have a shout out and in each and every one of my videos, please head over to patreon.com/DDanReactor for more. And I'll see you guys next time.